seriously a chainsaw?
$40 per night? Are you
4/10, $40 per night.
Is it?
Just west of a large fish hatchery off the 395 is Tinnemaha Creek. Again, we're searching the region for signs of Indians. In this area, the most recent Native American tribe were the Paiute. In fact, the creek is named after a famous Paiute chief named Tinnemaha. And he was the brother of a medicine man named Winneduma. The Owens Valley Paiute belong to an extensive group known generically as the Northern Paiute, which extends through eastern California and western Nevada and into eastern Oregon. More currently, this area was known for a water scandal back in the early 1900s and captured in the movie Chinatown. Remember Fossil Falls from the last episode? Well, the reason water no longer flows through it isn't because of natural reasons. Strangely enough, it's because of the city of Los Angeles, which lies 130 miles away as the crow flies. Starting in 1905, Los Angeles purchased much of the land along the Owens River and claimed water rights to the river. Their goal was to supply the growing metropolis in the south. In their words, the Owens Valley is the only source. In 1913, they diverted the river to the Los Angeles Aqueduct, all through some rather shady deals. The result was that Owens Lake became a dry lake, and Owens Valley became practically barren. We started off looking around the foothills, trying to search out the different lava flows for signs of rock art. No luck there, but the biologists found something rather creepy.
This is actually pretty common. I mean, not this species in particular, but this family is actually really diverse. They're orb weavers, and actually one of the, as you can see how it's spinning all its webs is going down. It's pretty awesome. And the reason they're called orb weavers is because that's what they do. They actually make orb shapes out of their webs. Oh, where'd it go?
I think just dropped into he just cut his line.
Oh, did he?
I don't know what he did.
Just covered me.
Then we tried the nearby lake. Still no luck. No fish, nothing. But there was plenty of wildlife, and even the remains of wildlife too.
So we were driving around looking for some petroglyphs, and then all of a sudden from far away we found this dead carcass of a cow. And well, it was pretty funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it just seems that it's here because I haven't seen any other cows around. So it's probably a stray that just showed up here, and most likely died from dehydration. What's weird about this cow is that I haven't seen it before, but underneath the cow, there's all these sticks, and even behind the cow and all of that. So I have a feeling, I believe an animal, once it died, it just went in there and started creating this nest. And
so, our search was in vain. Not only did we not find anything of archaeological significance where we thought we'd find them, we also did not find any good fishing areas. Ironically, it wasn't until we got back to Tinnemaha that we found both.
Alright, so finally, I think we finally found some petroglyphs. Not too far from Tinemaha Creek, the campground actually. And there's a little bit of standard vandalism, but well, let me catch my breath. We got these guys right here. They look like they've been messed with though. Alright, so the site that we found, it's not that good because it's right off the main road. But it looks like there's been a lot of vandalism too.
Dustin with his trout. While we were fishing, the topic of our friends at Antelope Valley Haunts and EVP readings came up.
If you want, okay, say you experienced some sort of phenomenon that you couldn't explain, right? The first thing you thought in your mind was like, there's ghosts out here. How would you test that hypothesis?
If it is this type of entity that has a conscience and has free will in a sense, then there really is no luring them out.
Let's say, for example, that it's just like a resonance of something that happened in the past, and it just happens to repeat itself.
Yeah, you're talking about thumbprint energy. See, I know this stuff. Thumbprint energy is like, for example, you don't even have to die in order for it to happen. The idea goes that this emotion essentially gets stuck in space and time and plays back over and over again. I mean, if I had that hypothesis, I would have to search for some way to try and measure emotional energy.
Okay.
Because I've had experiences, and I even myself have tried to, come up with a logical reason or a logical explanation for them. Right. And in some instances, I can't figure it out.
So, would you say that in those cases where you can't figure it out, the best conclusion would just be, I don't know?
By the end of the day, we caught 10 rainbow trout. To top off our successful trip, we decided to make ourselves a special treat for dinner.
Andy, what are you doing?
Fish and chips, baby.
Hey, look at that, dude. They're marinated.
Is it made in Russia?
Did you put salt on
All in all, we didn't really find a whole lot of archaeological sites, except for those right underneath our own noses. Despite that, Tinnemaha Creek was just a fun place to be. Next time, we visit the Alabama Hills, a place famous for its awesome rock formations and Hollywood history. We help out interesting people, and even do an EVP reading.
Hello. There's somebody here with us.
Alright, check this out. There's a new magazine in town. It's called Desert Magazine. It's www.dez, yeah, they spell it with a Z, ERT magazine.com. And the only reason I'm hawking it right now is because they're hawking us. We are one of their feature stories. This is Andrew Perry. Peace out. Keep it reasonable. You know how it goes.
Ow!
Is that you?
No, the stinging nettle. I should have thought this through.